Hey there, what's up, everybody? Crapgamer here, and obviously this is Crapgamer Reviews, and I'm going to do a full-on review of the Xbox One X, but a lot of people are asking me because they see me playing it, what I think of it, and I'm going to give some more detailed thoughts tonight on Xbox Nation. But for right now, I thought it'd be kind of interesting to do a video about my initial impressions and some of the things that I really like about it, and some of the things that are amazing about it. You know what I mean? So first thing I want to say is that the Xbox One X, it's pretty much everything that I expected it to be. It's not so unlike the Xbox One S. It's not, anything horrible or anything that a lot of the media was trying to actually put out there as being the truth. I actually think that what happened with the Xbox One X is it's the console that maybe we should have launched with something like that, or maybe something more akin to the S. But for me personally, I think that it's a really good console, and I've had a real blast with it so far. I can't really believe what a good job they did with it. I have to say this: once you do 4K and HDR, there's no going back, right? Like, I know that a lot of people will say, especially the PC side, right? They're the ones that would all say, hey, I love it. It's at 4K, we've been doing that on PC for a long time, but HDR isn't. And I think that it's easy to sit there and go, oh, which one do you think's the game changer? When the reality is both together are the game changer, right? So I think that that's actually something that's pretty interesting to actually kind of look at, is the fact that it's not one or the other, it's one and the other. And that gives it a huge advantage over the PlayStation 4 Pro and even most PCs, because a lot of PCs don't even actually, offer HDR with their games. So, so far so good. And I have to say this as a dude, I'm a console gamer. Everybody knows I'm a console gamer, right? I do not really care about PC. I don't talk about PC. I don't care. You know what I mean? And people that like my channel, that watch me, they know that. I'm not out there trying to fool anybody, and you know what I mean? And I think people can understand and respect that. I'm an Xbox dude. We suffered through almost 4 years of nonsense to get to the point where we're at. And I got to say that I am absolutely thrilled with where we're at in terms of Xbox. And they're making changes all the time that are very impressive. And I have to say that I really do enjoy everything that they're doing right now. And man, what a great time to be an Xbox fan. I say that a lot, but it really is. And I have to say that, do I wish there would have been some things different? Yeah, like I wish it would have came out a couple weeks early. I wish that there would have been more patches ready, but I'm not going to sit there and complain, because I think they did a good job with the patches they had. And I believe it still had way more support at launch than the PlayStation 4 Pro. So I have to give it there. And then I wish that we would have got more communication, because we get some surprise games, right, where they just throw a surprise game at you, like Infinite Warfare, or some people have Call of Duty World War II already updated. Like on my S, it shows as as an enhanced title, but not my X. So there's a little bit of weird stuff going on there. The dash, I feel like, runs pretty good. Everything is basically almost the same as the S in terms of the dash. Maybe a little bit disappointment that they didn't put the 4K. They didn't put the 4K dash up, but whatever. It's going to make the games better in the long run. I've tried out some games. Assassin's Creed Origins, obviously, looks absolutely phenomenal. Sonic Forces looks good. Super Lucky's Tale, Forza Motorsport 7. I have Shadow of War downloading right now, and I also have a couple other games downloading right now as well. What's up, bros? How you guys doing? How many of you guys got the X? I'm very curious how many of you guys out there actually got one, because a lot of people are messaging me like, hey, I got the S, or I got the X, and it's very interesting stuff. So really impressed with the things that Microsoft are doing. Very happy with what they're doing. Hopefully you guys are happy with what they're doing as well. Man, this thing it's a fun console. It's a fun time to be an Xbox fan. I'm really digging what's going on with the Xbox. I have to say, if I had to pick any kind of games that I've enjoyed the most, or that I think look the best, obviously it would be Assassin's Creed. I think that one looks absolutely phenomenal. I thought Gears of War, man, absolutely looked phenomenal. I cannot state that enough. When I was playing that, I was like, holy cow, what a great looking game. That game looks amazing. So yeah, I definitely have to say that. Like that game, tremendous. When you're playing that game, and I have to say this as well. I actually picked up on the campaign and I tried both modes, right? The up to 60 frames per second mode and the 4K mode. 4K is the way to go there because the 30 was super smooth anyway. So I was really enjoying that. I think that it was for me personally, much better, just in terms of look, and it was already kind of smooth and things like that. So I have no problem with that. Really, really good. I have to say that you know, the controller is really good, but I'm still using my my Elite controller, which obviously is something that it is cool to have because it's the best controller there is. So I think that that's cool. And yeah, so Gears 4 looked great. Forza 7 looked great. Super Lucky's Tale looked great. Sonic Forces looked amazing. Madden looks phenomenal. Trying to think. Let's see, what else do we have here? Like even Call of Duty, even though I didn't have the patch, ran better. So I got to test out some more games before I do like a full-on review. But I think that they did a really, really good job with everything they've done on there. You know what looks really, really great, right? Is the Xbox 360 games. If you play Gears of War 3 or Halo 3 on there, it's a new experience. It's absolutely a new experience. Hey, thanks for the Patreon support, Woodrow. I appreciate it. So yeah, I think that some of those games, absolutely phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. For me, just being the console guy that I am, I have a PS4 Pro. I've had a PS4. I had an Xbox and Xbox One S. This is probably my favorite console I've ever owned. Just it's very compact. It doesn't get real hot. You know, it's super easy to hook up. It was easy to transfer everything ahead of time. So it didn't really, you know, it didn't really affect me in terms of, oh, you have to do this or this or this. But oh yeah, Foxy, what's up in the chat? I also have to remind you guys that I am actually giving away that Xbox One X tonight. The Gleam giveaway. It's in the description. You guys can check it out. I'm going to download Skate 3. It's in EA Access. And let's see, my 4K TV. Okay, I use a couple different TVs. I have a KS8000 and a TCL, one of the new TCLs that is actually, I use that one for my X, and it looks brilliant, and it fully supports everything. But it was a little bit odd because at first I had to set my settings right to kind of get that. So yeah, you know, it's a very cool thing. You know, I'm very impressed with what's going on with what Microsoft is doing. I just kind of wanted to, a lot of people were asking me what my thoughts were on this, and so I wanted to get them out there. There's no disappointment here. You know, I'm very impressed with what Microsoft is doing. I was very impressed with the amount of games that they've actually put out there so far. They did a real good job with that. I'm very impressed with everything that they've done. You know, there's not really anything that you can be disappointed in just because what they are. You know, of course, you're going to have the haters out there trying to get out there and say, hey, you know, this one's brick or this one's brick. Hey, what's up, Fuzzy? What's up, Zombie Killer? But for me, even the 1080p stuff, right? Like people like Xbot has a 1080p TV. I believe AJ Felton messaged me and was like, hey, shout me out. I have a 1080p TV and I can see the difference. It's huge. I don't have Wolfenstein 2, but I am actually downloading Shadow of War. So I'm looking forward to actually downloading that and checking it out. Everything that I've seen so far is good. Did you guys see that Witcher 3 unpatched is running 60 FPS? So I think that that's a really cool thing too. Just without patches, these games are running better. And so I think that's the important part to take away from this. And I'm very excited and kind of thrilled to see what we're going to get in the future. It's like, honestly, I couldn't sleep, man. Monday night, I went to bed and I couldn't sleep. And it was just, I woke up and it's just like a kid at Christmas, man. Just so much stuff to play. Really good time. Just overall, every game that you play is better. I haven't tested Titanfall 2 yet. I know what Digital Foundry said, but I think that Super Lucky Tale on Xbox One X versus PS4 Pro. I don't know. You know, I think it'd be funnier to do some of the stuff like the first Assassin's Creed, which is on the backwards compatibility list, but not the, of course, PS4 doesn't have backwards compatibility list. So there's that out there as well. So yeah, you know, it's been fun. I have to say, like, I've really enjoying the time with it. Like, I think the S is a great console too, but you know, the X, is just the best thing that there's ever been in terms of consoles. So I think that they can't. It's going to be really hard to. I have I believe it's the P series. There you got to be careful because there's one of the series that's not as good. Hold on, I can actually tell you here in a minute because I'm going to look at it and tell you guys what's up. But yeah, like you have to be careful with which one you get because one of them that I believe is more expensive has worse HDR. So okay, so the P is much better, yes, because it's like around 700 nits on HDR compared to 200 on the S. So get the P, the TCL-P version because that has the much better HDR. I actually found it to have better HDR than the KS8000, even though I think the KS8000 have a slightly better screen. So yeah, pissed on my chips. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get that reference. So yeah, but yeah, I like the I like it both. I like them both, man. Pre E3. Oh man, this is way too early for pre E3. Woo, man. Yeah, that would take a lot. But I also am downloading right now, like I said, Shadow of War, which actually Sneaky Memo. Shout out to him. He actually he gave that to me. Just was like hashtag mooching. Here you go, bro. And I was like, hey, thanks. I appreciate that. And then there was also the Battlefront 2. If you guys have EA access, you can download Battlefront 2 right now. Halo 5 looks godly. Halo 5 looks absolutely godly. I'm trying to capture some new footage and stuff just so that I can show it off. That's what I've been doing. So that's why I just kind of wanted to give out and I haven't forgot about it. I'm going to do a full review of the console when I'm writing stuff out and stuff like that. But I just at first wanted to kind of get this out here and say that, yeah, I'm really enjoying what they're doing. The X, it lived up to the hype. They've made a lot of promises with it. It's doing everything that they promised it to do. The real game changer is HDR and 4K. Don't say one or the other, right? It's both. When you see games 4K and HDR, that's the game changer. It's not one or the other. Like I was confused before myself because when you see HDR on the S, you're like, man, that's really good. I don't see how that can be any better. But then when you see 4K and HDR, you're like, holy crap. Wow, this is absolutely stunning. You know, when I was playing through that Gears campaign again, it was like seeing it for the first time, man. It was just like the particle effects, the lighting, everything was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And man, it looked good. In Forza 7, I've never seen a better looking game. We get, Super Lucky's Tale even. You might joke and laugh at the art direction of that, but that's like the first platformer at 4K 60, right? You might say it's not very heavily graphics challenged or anything, but then you look at Crash Bandicoot and it looks better than that. And Crash Bandicoot's only 30 frames and like 1400p on the PS4 Pro. So you see what they're doing. And I also have to say that even a game like Killer Instinct looks really, really great. HDR, that's got to be the future. I hope every game gets HDR in the future. So, I mean, that's phenomenal. I got to say, no, you want me to hype up some new games? Okay, Assassin's Creed Origins just came out, right? Call of Duty, that's great. I'm playing Battlefront 2. That's in EA Access. We get that already right now. So how about those? I'm playing Sonic Forces. That's new. Super Lucky's Tale. Is that new enough for you, bruh? I mean, come on. You can't come at me talking about old games. I got over 500 games on that thing. I'm just talking about the people wanted to know what some of these games look like. $300 price difference. It's only $499. It's $500. The same price as the Xbox One at launch. There's no difference. It's the same price. So I think that people really, really... World of Tanks I haven't tried out yet because I haven't been a real big World of Tanks fans. You know what I mean? Oh, I am hyping up the exclusives. PUBG's coming out. That's got 20 million sold this year. Wait till that thing comes out on the X. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah, we've got PUBG coming. We've got all that kind of stuff, man. We've got early next year, Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, which is my most anticipated games. Let's see, what do we got? State of Decay 2. We're due up for a Forza Horizon. Ori 2. We've got a lot of great stuff coming, so there's not really anything to really to hate on. You know what I mean? I don't know why people jump to that no game stuff, right? As far as I'm concerned, the Xbox One X has tons of games, and the way Microsoft is going about things, right? You always have your games with you. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I'm gonna do a full review and stuff like that too. Yes, I did do the insects demo. And I thought that was fun as hell. And we're still going to do Xbox Nation tonight. We're going to get mooches and everybody's thoughts and impressions on the games. There's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, so it's going to be a good show. And like I said, if you guys want to win the Xbox One X Scorpio Edition, we might be the only ones giving away a Scorpio Edition. You know what I mean? We're giving one away. I don't see any other giveaways that are doing the Scorpio Edition. Like maybe we're crazy for giving away the Scorpio Edition, but hey, it pays off. And I want to remind you guys why you're all here. If you leave your voicemail for MNC Mornings this Sunday, you can win a year Game Pass. We're giving away a year of Xbox Game Pass this Sunday. So yeah, the drawing is tonight for the Xbox One X, and then this Sunday, we're giving away a year of Xbox Game Pass. So it's going to be really cool. The Insects demo was really cool. Mooch is in here. Mooch is going to be here for Xbox Nation tonight. But yeah, tons of games to play. Maybe I went a little overboard with the games, but hey, I'm a gamer. I love gaming, and it's going to be fantastic. Forza Horizon 3 gets patched January of next year. Unfortunately, sorry about that. Yeah, I was kind of bummed about that too. I was really, really looking forward to Forza Horizon 3 and seeing what that looks like, but damn, it's not getting patched till early next year. So how much is the difference between the Pro and the X? Here's the thing. So it depends really, because I don't really have any games that are both on both right now that are enhanced on both. I'm trying to think. I would love to do a comparison, like maybe like of Shadow of War or something, but I don't have that on the Pro. But I will tell you this. Like a game like Horizon Zero Dawn looks good on the Pro. That's fine. They did a good job with that. But in my opinion, Gears of War 4 looks much better. I think it just comes down to the individual taste. I think it's also because the X is more powerful and they're able to do things like, that with the texture filtering and the shaders and stuff like that. And also the 4K assets. Not every game has 4K assets, but the fact that they're doing that, I think is phenomenal. But to put clear any kind of misconception, the Xbox One X is $100 more than the PS4 Pro, and you're getting like $600 more worth of stuff. So yeah, I just want to point out there's no overhyping it, because it's a phenomenal machine. It is absolutely phenomenal. Look, is the Call of Duty World War II update. Some people have it already. Madden looks sick. If you guys have Madden, whoo, man, Gears of War 4 probably looks like the best game that I've seen so far. But like Assassin's Creed looks phenomenal. The draw distances. Play Ark Survival Evolved, right? Or Dead Rising 4. Those games absolutely amazing. Everything looks and plays so much better. Have you guys ever seen the screenshot comparisons between Ark Survival Evolved, which I don't even like that game, but if you watch the comparison between the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, huge difference. It looks like you got Vaseline on your eyes when you're looking at the S version, because that's a very heavy engine and stuff like that. But man, when IGN is giving it a 9 out of 10, right? Like, it's absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, we've got so much stuff. I don't play Overwatch. I mean, I played Overwatch a little bit, but I don't really play Overwatch like competitively or anything like that. So mostly the only games that I play multiplayer wise are Gears, Halo, and Call of Duty. So those are the ones that I actually play the most online. I'm not a big Overwatch guy. I know why people like it. I get why people like it, but for me personally, it's just not something. Hey man, props to Sony for advertising, man. Here's the thing. If you guys are watching the channel and you get a gaming channel and you get a gaming advertisement, to me that's much better. Like, you wouldn't want to come here and get like a Viagra commercial or something. That wouldn't make any sense, right? But the fact that you're getting Xbox or PlayStation commercials, I think that's cool. And that's smart on Sony's part to have that advertising, right? I don't think it's going to help them. But I still think that it's great, man. It was nice to see Xbox do so well and break records and stuff like that. So I'm very excited for for what's coming on the Xbox One. If you're going to ask me which one should I get, crap, I only have a 1080p TV. I'd still tell you to get the X. If you're like, hey, I don't have any console this gen, what should I get? I'd still tell you to get the X. 100%. That is the best console I've ever played. So yeah. No problem, man. If you entered for the Scorpio, we're drawing that tonight. Winner, let me see. If the winner comes out tonight, there's an outside chance that whoever wins that will probably, well, you probably get it Monday of next week, but still, that's a lot better than some people. Some people's Amazon's got their orders canceled completely. So, I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting how this. I haven't tested KOTOR yet on the X, but thanks for reminding me to do that. I'll check that out for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, hit that like button, guys. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer, but a lot of people were asking me to do like a quick video about what my thoughts are. It's a beast. It lives up to the hype. It's not about how do you download 4K assets. You just click on the thing to download them automatically. You go into your settings, and then there's a little box that you check, and you can click on that. What's my favorite game this gen? Probably Gears 4. You know what I mean? What do I think the X did? Man, sales. I would be surprised if that thing didn't do 1 million. I think that, you know, with the fact that it was sold out everywhere and it was a worldwide launch. I'm not saying in North America alone, but yeah. So I think it did really good. Dude, if exclusives mattered, Sean, let me just say this. Then everybody would have bought the Xbox One at launch because the PS4 launched with Knack and Horizon or Killzone Shadowfall, right? And the Xbox One launched with Dead Rising 3, Zoo Tycoon, Killer Instinct, Forza 5, Rise Son of Rome, and then 3 months later came out with Titanfall. There's no real comparison. The PS4 had nothing for 3 years. They were like, hey, we've got, we've got the best place to play multiplats. We've got the best resolution, and now they have none of that stuff. Hey, Junkie, I'm saying 1 million worldwide. I wouldn't doubt that. You know, I'm not saying in North America. I'm saying worldwide. So hopefully anyway. But, yeah, so far, I would say Gears and Assassin's Creed look amazing. Forza 7 looks great. But to be honest with you, that was always looking good even on the S. Looks amazing, like I said. So, yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm going to be back tonight at 8 p.m. with the whole cast and crew. We're going to be doing, everybody's going to give their opinions on the X, plus a lot of other stuff as well. I'm doing good, man. I've been playing X all day. I took time off. Did you guys take any time off to play the X and stuff? Because for me, man, that's what I've been doing, man. I've been playing for 2 days straight, trying to get as much time in there as I can. So hopefully I can get into I'm looking forward to Battlefront 2 because that's X enhanced right now. So I'm looking forward to doing that and just having some fun, man. It's been a damn good time. Yeah, Xbox Nation tonight at 8 Eastern. We're also going to be, like I said, giving away the X in the giveaway down there. I'll see you guys tonight. All you Mooch Maniac, Crapaholics, whatever else, the 2 people that like Hellhammer, the 1.5 person that likes No Chills Noof. We're going to see you guys. Oh, I'm just kidding, man. They're all great, man. I love all those guys, man. They're all great people. Super fun group to hang around with. And we've got a lot of great topics as well. So it's going to be a great time. I guarantee it. Make sure you guys show up. And as always, man, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I did. Killer Instinct looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. So, yeah, make sure you guys check that out if you haven't. Rack them up. We'll catch you guys next time later, 4 o'clock. So in about 4 hours, meet back here. Bye.